This is Daniel.
I'm Stacy.
We're April's Flex of the Month. I feel like it was a trip to Vegas. Yeah, good old Vegas. And
Oh yeah, I scored.
yeah, she hit the jackpot.
Mutual friends.
Yeah, mutual friends. The guy-to-girl ratio was, I guess, in the guy's favor too.
Oh,
But I had my eyes on one the whole time.
I lived in Idaho at the time, so we did long distance for a year, and then moved to California to be with him. And 10 years later, here we are. What's gonna happen when we leave? I was honestly asking. I'm like, okay, are we gonna like break up, or are we even together? Like, what are we?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
After him, he
Okay.
started CrossFit.
I was the
and-
guinea pig.
Yeah, he was, and I would see him come home, and he was not okay. Not okay.
First
And he's
week
like,
sucked.
"You should join. You should try it." And I'm like, "Look at
As
you!"
I'm dying.
Like, yeah, I had never seen this man so sweaty. I had never, like to walk and stuff, and I was like, "You want me to join?" Like, but I did the week after just to.
Summertime's not the best time to join.
Oh no, we started in June,
Mm-hmm.
so, and it was my first summer here, so I was very miserable. Since high school, just like
It's PE,
basic gym, but
whatever PT I did in the military. That's it. But then after that, it's nothing, really.
we tried to join a couple gyms.
Oh yeah. We tried doing like the apartment gyms. Sucked. But
'Cause I mean, I just knew how to get on a treadmill and and Stairmaster, like that was my jam. But you don't see results that way, and you're not pushed, and the option to go is very.
trying to do your own programming sucks.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll give a shout out to Brandon, really, because obviously I work with him and he would talk about it. So it was funny how I wanted to get more information about it. I put it all on her. It was actually at last year's
The barbecue.
after you guys did the Murph. I was like, hey, so Stacy wants to learn more about CrossFit. Tell her about it. But really, it was
does
all
that
me.
all the
I wanted to
time.
learn. But I think, just wanting to get fit, being at work and not doing nothing, really, I could notice, I was getting a little bit more fluffy. So I needed to make a change.
I like you, Fluffy.
Goals, fitness related. Go ahead.
Fitness related. I mean, I do work out because it makes me feel great, but I also do love to eat and I do love to drink. So it kind of
That's the only reason we work
balances
out,
me
really.
out.
That's what we do this for.
Yeah.
See, some of my goals probably be more consistent on the gymnastics side, with the rings, the bar muscle up. So
For sure. Same here. I think
definitely doubles, get them dubs up.
Oh, you have them.
Some days, most days, no. Definitely.
Okay, my dubs are not there at all. I don't see them. And gymnastics as well. I have no upper body strength. That hasn't came in.
She's lying. She carries me to bed, tucks me in.
But I can't do a pull-up. Yeah, he tucks his legs.
I hope everybody else sees it that way.
Mine would be, I think, to get better at like the clean movements. I know sometimes what they refer to it like as like I don't want to say it.
Say it.
Like the stripper, like
Oh,
like my butt comes up
Less
first,
strip- less
less
stripper.
stripping, less stripper movements. Because I've always struggled since I started. I've always struggled with
stripping.
with just like the movements
Struggle with
of like
stripping.
the cleans and like getting it, just movements. I come to the class even when I'm like not excited for the workout. So I stopped looking at the workouts. Regardless, we're gonna come every day because he definitely holds me accountable. So we do make it to every single class regardless of the workout. And I just do the best that I can. The coaches are awesome with telling me, do this, arms here, hands here, butt here, you know what I mean? So it's that's all helping me, and I keep it for the next workout.
Stamina, build up my stamina. Taking less breaks when we're doing the Metcons. Consistent on the dubs. Hit PRs weekly.
I do love seeing that little gold star.
Little
That makes
stars.
me so happy.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we don't do the same movement. It'll be like, oh, you looked at the previous workout and it was, like it's for the run, for example. The last time we did that was in December. So I was super excited that I just didn't want to stop. I was like, just keep running, just keep going, don't stop. As long as you keep moving, I'll be fine. And I think I finished 30 seconds faster than I did in December. So I was super stoked.
Yeah, I think a focus for me would be my mobility. Because I know with that, if I'm good with that, it could prevent injury. So that's ultimately one of the biggest things that I'm worried about. Being able to come in every day, not limping.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Can I say that too?
Say it. Take it. I know you're lying.
Focus for me. I mean, we've been doing it for almost a year, and I've seen like little results, and I feel for like as hard as we work, or as hard as I work, I want to be able to see more results. And I think my diet would. I just can't give up bread and tortillas and coffee.
We're beans.
Or beans.
And I said we're beans.
Oh.
That's all we eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep that in.
Yeah, so I know the diet portion would definitely help me see results. I mean, I definitely want to, I want to see.
See definition.
See definition, yeah. Tone. Not necessarily build, but I do want to tone.
I mean, diet will definitely help with that. You can eat that stuff, it's just moderation, right? So you still need your carbs, you still need your fats. You probably need to slightly decrease it maybe. I don't know what your actual diet looks like. You probably need to eat more protein.
Do we protein?
Chicken.
Chicken.
That it?
Steak.
Steak.
Okay.
We're steak and chicken people.
Just
Play it safe.
play it safe.
Yeah. None of that quinoa or tofu or rabbit food. Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart.
Yeah.
You eat 'em. You have to read it. 5%.
Oh, I don't
Zero sugar. Wow. See, I'm starting my journey right now.
know. Honestly.
What are accomplishments? Let's see. I did a comp. Shout out to the partner, Haley. Yeah, I kind of got drug into that. So I told her like last year, that was something I wanted to experience, and I did. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. So I'm proud of that.
I realized how much, maybe an accomplishment as well, how much I like to do like the squatting portion, whether it be back squat, front squat, deadlift. So all these things that before coming to the gym or coming to CrossFit, I would have never even thought to try, or even thought that I would actually love it. So when I do see it in a workout, I'm here for it. I don't want no pull-ups, but give me the squats.
I love watching the squats.
Oh.
Being in that environment, I just like to compete. I like to see where I'm at. Not that I'm one of the best guys here, but you might think you're the best guy at your gym, but not till you show up to one of the competitions and then you get kicked, and then you really see where you're at. But I think it's just being competitive,
And that's just
having
him
that,
in general. He just has the mindset, to be very competitive. You can't play Monopoly with this guy. Like, you can't be his partner. I was his partner, like, in what game was it?
charades.
Charades, and he was he was not happy with my performance. And I was like, so he's very competitive, and and especially like in this type of environment, he shines, and he's done so good, and I just try to keep up with him. And he tells me I don't stretch enough.
Nah,
Which is
fam.
probably true.
Do this.
Okay.
There you go.
Can't do that. Yes, and then you like once I counted all that, I was like, I did that. I was like, do you see this? Yeah, so I think the number part makes me really excited because I'm like, hell yeah. Well, when
You
I
should ask me that. I've seen a lot of improvement.
Oh,
you know
dang.
what I mean?
well, when I first started, I was just allowed to do like the training bar because it was, and I do appreciate that because it's learning how to do it correctly and to not get hurt. We do have 2 kids, so I mean we definitely can't afford to be out. Life goes on, so we do this for us and for ourselves, but we still have households to run and jobs to go to, and so yeah. So the fact that I get to put on like 45s, maybe a 45. I think I can do a 45. When I hear the word CrossFit, especially before joining, it's an intimidating word. So when Dan was like, "Oh, we should join CrossFit," they do CrossFit, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like I thought like these ginormous people and like they lift massive and they're like always like making grunting when they're what I mean. So I just thought like super high level, and there is super high level, but I just thought it was super intimidating. So the first day that I came in, it was JP, and he was just like, "Hey, what's up? I'm JP." Like, yeah, you want a bar? You get the training bar. And like, so it's like, yeah, I'm hungry. Like, I don't know. He's over there eating his Hawaiian barbecue. And
Let it off.
no shirt. No shirt.
No, but going back to last year, that Memorial Day pool party, I remember when we showed up, I was like, man, this is what CrossFit is. Like, everybody was big. I was like, damn. I remember when we got in the pool, we just stayed in our own little corner back there by ourselves, and then I would just people watch, and I remember specifically Coach Haley. I was like, man, that's somebody I got to compete with. Like, if I was to join, I'm like, no way. Yeah, it was pretty intimidating.
I kept my swimsuit cover on the whole time. I was like, no. I'll just dip my feet in the water.
Oh, shoot. Kicking butt.
Hand hug.
Coaches. I was getting nervous when everybody answers this question. Well, for me, when I first started, I was in the 830, so it was a lot of Dareth. So for her, she got me the basics. She got me going. She got the ball rolling. And then once I moved up to the 415 class, it was a lot of Laura, Jackie, JP. So what was the question?
How they've impacted
How they've
you.
impacted. ADD. So yeah, Laura definitely, she pushes us to be better. Throw more weight on the bar. You can do more than that. Try this. Jackie, the same thing. Wants us to do better, especially when she sees me slowing down. I remember on my dubs, like, okay, just go back down to singles once you get more comfortable with the dubs. Come back to them. And then JP, soundtrack, that's where it starts. So you can't get the body moving without a good tune going. So, JP overall, he's just fun guy to be around with.
Yeah, mine would be Laura for sure. Laura's always yelling. I know when I see her blue truck outside, it's gonna be a good day. I know she's always gonna help me with adding more and challenging myself and not stopping, because she will yell at me. She will yell at everybody. And so I think she's just super fun, and makes it fun to work out. JP is very fundamental. Like, he's like, okay, you're doing it like this, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it this. So he's always super fun. His music is on beat, on my fave. Jackie is just very knowledgeable. She has very high standards, and she lets you know it. And so you gotta bring it with her too. So those three have definitely had an impact on me, since I do see them the most.
Shout outs to the kids, Eva, Lise, because they notice, the changes in our physique, even not just the physique, but our attitudes are different, so it makes us more outgoing with them. At least me, and of course, Stacy over here, my beautiful wife, letting me do this, letting me drag her along in this journey. So,
Yeah.
It makes it more fun knowing that I know I won't be the only one in the class. I'm gonna have somebody else next to me doing it too.
Yeah, we definitely do it for the kids. We want to be around. We want, to keep up with them, and they do notice. They, if they're like, they're like, oh, look at Dan has a little more definition, or Dan's not. What did Evie say? She said, you weren't so fluffy. So fluffy. So we take those compliments, and it makes us feel super good, because we're doing it for not just ourselves, but for our family. Thank him too, because he does hold me accountable, even when I don't want to come. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I'm not going to class. I didn't even sign up, and he's like, get in the truck, So he holds me accountable, and I get here and I know I'm gonna have a good time. I know I'm gonna laugh, and I'm gonna feel great after I'm done. So
I feel like in the during the breakdown of the workout in the beginning of the class, it's like an elementary school crush, like just going back and forth.
My crush forever.
All right. Any last things that you guys want to say on the video? Anything like any last comments or things that you would like to say?
It's been a ride. I've learned so much about myself. Moving here, we knew nobody, and I work from home, so I was losing my mind. Being at home all day with the kids, the dogs, not socializing with anybody. So this definitely was a great outlet, and I think it really did help me mentally and physically.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I'm thankful for CrossFit. It made the move a lot easier. Like she said, it's gonna be hard for her to socialize working from home. So now we have friends. More than friends, we got family.
All right, Fast and Furious. Dawn.
Cut.
I don't have friends.
Was it? I didn't remember that.
my shadows.
We'll draw a six pack on you.
Okay.
One muscle up a day
Muscle up a day keeps the talk. No.
keeps Josh away.
Keeps dropping talking shit.